I just learned I missed somebody. Jamal Overton is also here, a defensive back from California. Jamal, if you stand up, be recognized. Must have snuck in, Jamal. And also, it's Paul Federici. Did he leave? Paul was the one who got it all here, so I just want to recognize Paul too. That's really the crux of the show today. I'll keep my comments really short. Needless to say, we're all eager to play. It's been 4 weeks today that we started practice, and I think we've gotten an awful lot accomplished. We certainly have a lot of work to do ahead of us, and that's going to be a big theme for this season. So far, our seniors have really done a good job. I think going back to January, it's not as big a class as we had last year, certainly, but we really think it's a strong class, and we're counting on them not only to play well, but give us great leadership, and so far they've done a great job. I think we've got a lot of younger guys, certainly, that have played that we're counting on as well. And we've got a lot of younger guys also that we're eager to see out on the field. Prominent name there would be James Vandenberg, a guy who got positioned behind an outstanding player, Ricky Stanzi, and I know he's eager to get his chance. And then we've got some other players too that have been redshirt or played a little bit last year that I really think are ready to grow into some prominent roles. So we're anxious to get on the field, start competing and start working from there. It's a new phase, certainly, and I think the biggest 2 points of emphasis for us, certainly since last January, just focusing on what we can do to win close games. And it's not all about what happens in the last 2 or 4 minutes, although sometimes it is. There are a lot of factors that go into that. It really gets down to just being detailed and doing as well as we possibly can. And I think the other thing, which is true of every team, but this team especially with our youth, is just taking every opportunity we have in front of us to improve. And that's really going to, I think, be the key to our season this year, is how we progress in each and every opportunity, be it during the practice week preparation, certainly competing, and then as the weeks start going together. And, if we can do a concerted effort there, make a concerted effort to really improve with each opportunity, I think we have a chance to shape into a pretty good football team, and that's really what's out in front of us right now. Our captains this week and the players, the leadership group votes on this weekly. We have 4 guys leading us, and I'll just read them in alphabetical order. We've got Mike Daniels, defensive tackle, Marvin McNutt, wide receiver, Tyler Nielsen, outside linebacker, and then also we've got James Vandenberg voted in as a quarterback. So they'll be our 4 captains out there tomorrow. And our honorary captain this weekend is a guy that really doesn't need a lot of description. I think one of the great all-time stories in college football. Brad Banks will be with us this afternoon. So great to have him on the field. Just on a sidebar there too, it's been interesting. Brad's been back now playing in Des Moines, and his fiance, I'm telling him, I don't know if they got engaged. Have they been engaged officially? He needs to get moving because she's unbelievable. She's been back with him every time they've been back the last couple of years, and I just told him don't blow it. I got that advice in 1979. Somebody told me the same thing. Anyway, it'd be great to have Brad back with us. A couple of words about Tennessee Tech. First thing that jumps out to me is they're a veteran team. I don't know if we've ever played a team that had 21 returning starters. And their coach is a veteran coach, Watson Brown. Has been a head coach for a long time, several places. Staff's been together. When you watch their film, that really shows. They're very much together, and I think they're a very confident group right now. And to Dan's point, it's interesting if you look, their last game, which won't mean probably to most of us, but they beat Jacksonville State in their last game. Well, Jacksonville State at that time, I think, was ranked 2nd or 3rd in the FCS polls. And a year ago at this time, Jacksonville State's the team that beat Mississippi in the opener down in Oxford. So to Dan's point, if you look back at that game right there, that same weekend, the team that played in the Orange Bowl, Virginia Tech, lost to James Madison. And I remember sitting on the couch, I told this story several times, when the announcers were talking about Butler in the NCAA Finals, losing to Youngstown State, a team that won 9 games last year, lost to Youngstown State in February, played Duke in the championship. A couple months later, I remember looking at my son saying, "Geez, can you imagine that?" He said, "You guys lost to UNI." So the point is, we need to be ready to go tomorrow. This is a veteran team. They'll be ready to go. I know that. They played at TCU last year. They played at Arkansas last year. So this will not be a new thing for them. So we need to be ready to go. Most importantly, that's what this game's all about, is us showing up, ready to compete, and play with energy and enthusiasm tomorrow at kickoff. So that's kind of where we're at right now. The last two things I want to do, I did skip over one point. I know we have at least one parent, but I'm guessing we have several parents of our first year guys. Would you want to stand and be recognized, please? Any parents that might be here? And the last thing is just to thank everybody in the room here today and all of our fans. You know, our support has just been absolutely phenomenal, be it on the road, at bowl games, and there is no place better than Kinnick. And it's a great stadium, named after one of the great all-time people. You talk about two legendary figures in our state, one's here today and one on the name of this stadium. So we're very, very appreciative of that, and we'll look forward to seeing all of you tomorrow at kickoff. We're all eager to go. So thank you very much.